the salespeople that are making these mistakes and not asking for the sale or closing the deal, a lot of assumptions are being made. We always talk about assume nothing, clarify everything. How would you elaborate on that?
Yeah. Well, I think that the whole idea of assumptions is a probability that I'm treating as a certainty. So for me, I want to eliminate assumptions altogether because the more certainty I have, right, the higher the probability. So it's like I'm going to assume they're going to buy. I'm going to assume they're coming back. I'm assuming they're calling me. I'm assuming they're going to follow up. All this, like, okay, well, that's a probability. And if you look at the data, probably a low probability if you look at what the data says, right? So people make assumptions, and I think people make assumptions because they're too afraid to ask. And so to me, if you're assuming anything in the sale, what you're saying is, I have fear of knowing. So I have to ask them. Is your house on the market? Have you gotten pre-approved? And so to me, I don't care. I'm indifferent about what their answer is, but I want to know for sure. So the more things I can move out of the assumption category, the more things I can move in the fact category, the higher the probability of the sale. If you're afraid to ask the questions, if you're afraid to get factual information, then you have no business selling. Because if you're too afraid to ask the questions, then you're not courageous enough to have the reward. And to me, the reward of selling is the financial reward, is the significance you feel by helping somebody. Like, to me, that's not what we need. And what we need is to have courage to say, hey, here is the information I need, and I'm going to have the courage to ask you the question because it's in the answer that I can move this sale forward.